What happens when the most talented guy in tennis acts like rules are just suggestions? In 2019, Nick Kyrgios racks up $113,000 in fines in a single week, but fans keep showing up, and social media can't look away. Is he destroying tennis or saving it from being boring? Let's find out with Nick Kyrgios' wildest moments. Nick Kyrgios plays tennis like nobody else. At one point he hits a serve that almost breaks the speed gun, the next he's laughing with the crowd or pulling off a shot you never see outside of trick shot videos. He doesn't just win matches, he does things that make people get out of their seats. By 2016 he made it to number 13 in the world. He beat legends like Nadal and Federer on the biggest stages. He wins 7 ATP single titles and cashes in more than $12 million in prize money. But Kyrgios is famous for more than just his game. Coaches, fans, even other players admit they never know what's coming. Will it be genius or disaster? That's why people tune in, because with Nick, anything can happen. And it doesn't take long for the next big headline to hit. Let's move to 2015, Rogers Cup, Montreal. The match is tense, but then a mic picks up Kyrgios telling Stan Wawrinka, "Kokonakis banged your girlfriend." Everyone hears it. This video is everywhere within minutes. The ATP fines him $10,000 on the spot, the biggest fine allowed for a comment like that at the time. Wawrinka calls him out, saying there's no place for talk like that in tennis. From this day, Kyrgios can't escape the spotlight. Cameras zoom in every time he steps on the court. Tournament directors keep security on alert. Reporters ask more about what he says than how he plays. But Nick acts like it's just another day. People say they hate it, but they watch every minute, he jokes. He's not wrong. No matter what he says or does, the crowd keeps coming back. The attention keeps growing, and the ATP gets ready to act again. Fast forward to 2016 Shanghai. Kyrgios is playing, but he looks bored. He barely tries, serves underhand, argues with fans, and gets booed off the court. The ATP says he went against the integrity of the game. This time, the punishment is bigger. A $25,000 fine and an 8-week suspension. They say he can get less time if he sees a counselor. Now it's clear, the tennis world is tired of just talking. But even after this, nothing really changes. Nick goes back to winning crazy matches and blowing up the next day. Sports psychologists say he might be fighting himself as much as his opponents. Nick tells reporters, "I was lonely as hell and nobody cared." Fans are split. Some think he needs help, others just want the drama. Either way, Kyrgios becomes the guy everyone has an opinion about, even if they never watch tennis. But just when you think he can't go further, he breaks a record nobody wants. Cincinnati, August 2019. Nick loses it. He smashes 2 rackets under the stand, spits near the umpire's chair, and walks off court without asking. The ATP adds up the fines: $85,000 for bad conduct, $20,000 for swearing at officials, $5,000 for cursing out loud, and $3,000 for leaving the court. That's $113,000 in one tournament. ESPN says that's almost 10% of his season's winnings gone in a single night. People start talking even more. Some say he's bad for tennis, some say he's the only reason they still watch small tournaments. The ATP puts him on probation, one more meltdown and he could be banned for half a year. But here's the twist. His next match has more fans in the seats than ever. He's still a top ticket. Sponsors are careful, but TV ratings jump when Nick's playing. It feels like the more wild he gets, the more people want to see him play. But the wildest moments don't stop there. In Rome 2019, Kyrgios argues with a line judge, throws his racket, then grabs a chair and throws it across the court. The crowd can't believe it. He's thrown out of the match and loses over $35,000 in prize money and fines. Then at Wimbledon 2022, he spits towards a fan in the first round. That costs him another $10,000, but he still wins matches and makes it all the way to the final. Reporters call him the clown of tennis. The internet can't get enough. Some people want him suspended forever. Others say he's the best thing to happen to the sport in years. Even when he's out with an injury, people talk about his return more than most finals. One thing's for sure, Kyrgios has built a brand no one else in tennis can match. He's unpredictable, raw, and always at the center of attention. Every time you think you've seen it all with Nick Kyrgios, something new happens. He's talented, he's wild, and he never backs down from chaos. He's the reason fans buy tickets, even if they don't like him. He turns matches into events and keeps tennis on every front page. No matter what happens next, one thing stays true: Kyrgios is always the story. And that's why people will keep watching, because with him, tennis is never just a game. You've seen chaos, drama, and the wildest shots in tennis, but Kyrgios' next move could shock everyone. Click the next video now, another story is waiting. and it's even crazier than this one.